most people. I mean, I would imagine that people like Taylor Swift and Bruce Springsteen are absolutely subsumed in a mountain of hate mail and death threats.
Yes, but exceptional times call for exceptional actions by exceptional people. But it's a risk to take. The other thing is, I mean, thanks for the attention you're giving to how horrible Melania Trump's movie is.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's horrible or not, but I can't imagine that it's anything other than excruciating.
Yeah, it quite possibly is one of the horrible things than tooth extractions.
Yes.
The associated story, which not many people are talking about, is that Amazon cut 14,000 jobs, and it yet manages to find money to throw at our dear Lord Orange Man and his wife. And I think these large corporations must be held accountable.
Yes, but large corporations are never held accountable. You know that. They can do anything they blooming well like. I'm just looking at Jeff Bezos. He is worth $264,000 million. And in the year to date, he has made another $10,000 million. $10,000 million year to date.
It's sickening. It is sickening. But I know. But we should at least be talking about. I'm not holding this against you, but I'm just wondering why we just give them a free pass.
Fear. Fear is what keeps us in line, and that's what they're trying to instill in the mind of the people in America. If you act out, if you complain, if you protest, if you act in any way that displeases the dear leader, then we will slam you to the ground and shoot you 10 times in the back.
This is 1984 in Technicolor.
Yeah,
really.
That's right. And then we're watching videos of that happening, and the regime is saying, the thing that you're seeing, you're not seeing. The most essential order was to ignore the evidence of your eyes and ears. Yeah, it is 1984.
Extraordinary, isn't it? Can I ask your opinion on what is it that people on this side of the pond who think Donald Trump is fantastic get out of it, because they're not living in the States, and they're not really benefiting from the MAGA world.
I think that they want Donald Trump to well, I don't think it. I've heard it from their own mouths. They want Donald Trump to take over this country and run it as a dictator. Only then will we get our sovereignty back. Explain that to me, I double dare you. The very same people who wanted us to leave the European Union so we could get our sovereignty back want Donald Trump to run this country as a dictator from abroad.
And they're patriots.
Yes, and you can tell they're patriots because they're wearing nylon made in China Union Jack socks. Yeah. All right, good talking to you, Chandra. Thanks for that. He said watching that malaria movie would be like teeth extraction. Well, I can remember the time when I had my tooth extracted, and I think I was pretty much the last patient before we got all locked down and sent home when the COVID hit. Because I remember being in the waiting room thinking, oh, please let this be done and dusted today, because the stuff that I'm hearing on the news, it doesn't look like we'll be let out of the house. Never mind about go to the dentist. And as I was waiting to go in, the receptionist went around the entire room and started cleaning all the door handles with antiseptic spray. And at the time, it occurred to me as, it's a bit over the top, isn't it? And then pretty soon afterwards, everybody was covering them, was taking baths in antiseptic spray all over them. But when I got in, and the guy said, well, I can take it out, which will be quick, or we can do a cap, and I just sort of take it out. It was one of the ones at the back that I don't use. And so he leant over me and then leant back, and he said, there it is. And I'm like, what? It was the easiest thing that you could possibly imagine. There was no pulling. I mean, I thought he was going to have both feet on my shoulders, and like having a tug of war with my tooth, but it just popped out. To the extent that I'm kind of surprised that every time I look down, all of my teeth don't fall out. Somebody should look into that very strongly. 0345 6060 973. This says, hi Nick, yeah, Bruce Springsteen, the man's so untalented, they spent millions to make a movie about him. Did they? What movie? Oh, that movie, right, with didn't have Bruce Springsteen in it. It says, did you know that the capital of Greenland is a place called Nuuk? Says Joe. I'm going to nuke Greenland. No, Nuuk is the capital of Greenland, Mr. President. You want me to nuke Greenland? Mitchum, Leroy.
Greetings, Nick, and
Yes.
one love to you.
And the same to you, Leroy.
Yes, talking about cult figures, remember Jim Jones of Guyana and David Koresh? What do you
Right.
know about them?
They urged their followers to drink the Kool-Aid.
Exactly. And what about Trump and Farage?
I don't know. Let's mix them a cocktail.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's all going to end in tragedy.
Well, yes, it's just that the question is, who is going to be the subject of the tragedy? Is it going to be them or us?
Yes, and look at these flags they put up now. What are they looking like? They're all torn up and dirty,
Yeah.
nasty, and in Jamaica,
And that's just the people that were putting them up.
you know what we say about in Jamaica about these dirty clot airing out their dirty clot in public. That's what we say in Jamaica.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. They're airing out their dirty clot in. They want to take their dirty clot out of here.
Right.
Yeah. And Ranjit, I got a message for Ranjit.
Which is?
Look, man, the fish and chips is getting expensive. Tell him to stock up some Jamaican patty and jerk chicken.
Rice
Much
and
cheaper.
rice and peas. Yeah.
Yes, man, you know about rice and peas?
Who doesn't know about rice and peas?
Yeah, man, rice and peas and jerk chicken
Absolutely.
and Jamaican patty.
Yeah. All of that stuff.
Forget your fish and chips too expensive now, man. You have to go for the Jamaican thing.
And ting.
And ting, yes.
Yeah. All right. Good talking to you, Leroy. Thanks for that. 0345 6060 973. Friday, Saturday, Sunday night at 10. Nick Abbott, LBC.
Sunday with Lewis Goodall.
President Trump was elected for the second time. Many figures in British politics, especially on the right, welcomed his election because they said it would be a good thing for our country and it would be a good thing for the West. Since then, he has threatened to invade Greenland. He's undermined the NATO alliance. He's cozied up to President Putin. He's now insulted our brave soldiers and veterans in Afghanistan. Do you still think that it was a good thing he was elected?
He's made NATO look at itself and effectively say, step up, put your resources
Completely
in.
undermined it.
Sunday with Lewis Goodall. Sunday morning from 10. Listen on our free Global Player app or the LBC app.
I couldn't face the crowds. Now, I'm doing more of what I love.
When I found a lump, I thought the worst. But before I knew it, I got my results.
Mental health support.
Quick cancer care.
That's why I'm with Bupa.
Join before the 13th of March and get a free Whoop 5.0 band and 12-month membership. Search Bupa Health Insurance today. New Bupa by You customers 18 plus. Redeem after 3 months. One per policy. T's and C's apply. Pre-existing conditions not covered. Across the country, thousands of drivers are feeling electric about switching to an EV. And here's why. They can go from London to Sheffield on a single charge that could cost around £5. They're ecstatic about that and the exhilarating feeling behind the wheel. Plus, with charging made simple at home, they're always ready for the drive ahead. I can see why they're into it. Switch to an EV and get that electric feeling. Cost and range dependent on tariffs, model and driving habits. For full details, visit gov.uk/clean energy.
Evening. How's your night shift going? Just a quick check-in from Acorn Insurance, the taxi specialists. We've been by your side for over 40 years, helping new drivers earn a no-claims bonus from day one and accepting up to 9 years no claims from veteran cabbies. That's why we're the largest taxi insurance specialist in the UK. Find out more at acorninsure.co.uk/taxi. Bye for now. Acorn Insurance and Financial Services Limited is authorised and regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority.
The Virgin Atlantic holiday sale is now on. This is your sign to dive into the crystal water of an ancient cave pool in Mexico, or dry off in the sun on a white sand beach in the Maldives, or pour yourself into the culture and chaos of a night market in Thailand. Seize the sale. Book in store and online at Virgin Atlantic Holidays. Selected travel days apply. For T's and C's, visit virginatlantic.com/terms.
To be or not to be?
Right now, we're offering a range of incentives across Audi models,
That is the...
but only until the 28th of February. So stop whatever you're doing
I'll be right back. Just carry on without me.
and find yours online or at your local Audi centre. Audi. Vorsprung der Technik. Terms and conditions apply. Selected models, retail customers and participating Audi centres only.
This is LBC with Nick Abbott.
Hang about, Nick. Listen. Now, what I'm trying to say